and Jai Hind. In this video, we are going to discuss direct and indirect object. Direct object. Direct object is a noun or a pronoun that receives the action of a transitive action verb. We have already discussed about transitive verbs. In case of sentences having a transitive verb, there would be a direct object which completes the meaning of a sentence. Now, let us see how to identify the direct object. To find that, you may ask like what or whom, or for what or for whom of the verb. As you can see in the example, the old man chewed his food. You may ask the question after the verb chewed. The old man chewed what? The answer that comes out is to be food. So food is object in this sentence. Next example is the dog dug a hole under the fence. So after the verb dug, you can place what? Like the dog dug what? The answer would be hole. So hole would be the direct object in this sentence. The third example, Alexander the Great conquered leaders in most of the ancient Europe. So after the verb conquered, you may place what? Like Alexander the Great conquered what? Answer would be leaders. So leaders would be the direct object in this sentence. Now let us learn the indirect object. An indirect object is the noun or a pronoun that indirectly receives the action of a transitive action verb. It names the person to whom or for whom something is done. A sentence may contain a direct as well as indirect object. So let us understand this with the help of examples. To identify the indirect object, we may ask questions like to who or to whom, or for who or for whom. As you can see in an example here, after class I wrote her a note. So after putting what after the verb wrote, like after class I wrote what? I wrote note. So here note is the direct object. And if we ask to whom, so the answer would be her. So here the her would be the indirect object. In the next sentence, my cousin brought us freshly picked vegetables. So my cousin brought what? The answer would be vegetables, and vegetables would be the direct object. And if we ask my cousin brought for whom, so the answer would be for us. So here us would be the indirect object. In the last sentence, loud music gives my brother headache. So loud music gives what? It gives headache. So headache would be the direct object. And loud music gives to whom a headache? So the answer would be to my brother. So the brother would be the indirect object. Usually the indirect object comes before the direct object, as we can see in the example that after class I wrote her a note. Here her is the indirect object and note is the direct object, and her is before the note in a sentence. But by using a preposition to, the position of these two verbs may be interchanged and the indirect object would no longer be considered as an indirect one. It would become the object of the preposition. As it is done here, you can see that the same example is being written here as after class I wrote a note to her. The meaning of the sentence doesn't change, but the position of the objects have been interchanged, and here her is not to be considered as an indirect object no longer. Now her becomes the object of the preposition to.